Right, just need to adjust that. So lie yourselves down, close your eyes. Let's have a couple of breaths. I want to make sure you can see me. I'm on my towel tonight. It might not be as slippy as me mat. Let me check you can see me. I might need to move forward. Can you see me on the floor? Good. So take a couple of breaths, move up a bit more. So deep breath in, inhale, and if you can, as you inhale, squeeze everything. Squeeze your toes, squeeze your glutes, take your shoulders up to the ears, screw your face up, and then relax. And we'll just do that about 2 or 3 times. And that way, if you have got any tightness in your shoulders or your back, we'll get rid of that before we even start, which will help when we're going into our stretches and our asanas. So we'll do that. Another go. And then on your next in-breath, let's lift both arms above the head. And as we exhale, bring them down. So it's up to you how much you move. You know now, and you both know that you do as much or as little as you want to. So we inhale to lift the arms, and we exhale to bring them down. And you can go at any pace, you can go at the pace of your breath. We're trying to get the shoulders warmed up, so it does depend on your shoulder mobility. And then we'll start to add one knee and then the other. And listen out for the hips clicking. My hips are clicking a bit there. And then let's hug the knees in. So really hug them in and rock from side to side. And then take the arms out into the cross position. Let's take the knees to the right and the head to the left. Letting your shoulders sink down into the floor. Ooh. I'll just keep my eye on that in case Jess comes in. I don't think she is. And then change sides. Ooh. Knees to the left, head to the right. So again, depending on how tight your back is, your shoulders are, do what's right for you. Back to the centre, bring your feet to the floor, take a deep breath in, squeeze your bum tight, squeeze your abs, and let's just come up into a bridge, squeeze, and then slowly come back down and just relax. So sink into the mat, take a deep breath in again, squeeze everything, and let's come up again. Ooh. So really getting the glutes fired up, tongue muscles in. Can we come to the toes? Ooh, usually get cramp when I do that. And come down. I have got cramp. Ooh, excellent. So extend your toes away, extend your arms. We'll have one big full body stretch. Ooh. And then we are going to come to a seated position. So, I'm going to sit cross-legged. So sit your comfy way because we are going to change it. So shoulders back and down. Deep breath in. Imagine you're being lifted from the crown. And let's lift both arms. And then just bring them down. We'll go again. Deep breath in. And exhale to bring them down. Do one more. Take a deep breath in. Imagine the crown of your head's being lifted. Excellent. Get a bit warm with this big hoodie on now. You're going to take your left hand onto your right knee and your right hand behind your back. Deep breath. As you inhale, just lift. And as you exhale, Take it behind. And we'll change. So inhale to lift, and exhale to look behind, or look as far as you can, doesn't necessarily have to be behind. And just do that one more time. So come back to the centre, shoulders back and down, left hand onto right knee, right hand behind. Inhale to lift, and exhale to look behind. I'll take this off. A bit warm now. I've not long had my tea as well, which I probably shouldn't have done, but and then whenever you're ready, just change sides. So inhale to lift, exhale to look round. Excellent. Come back to the centre. So I'm going to walk the fingertips forward. Take it easy with this one as well, because it's quite tight in the hips. Head down. And we'll just stay here for a breath, because we're just trying to release through the hips, maybe release through the shoulders. So take a deep breath in. I'm just scanning the room for spiders, because I'm on the floor. And if one runs across, I might have a heart attack. And extend the fingertips. Slowly come back. And then you're going to change leg position. So my right leg's in front, so I'm going to put the left one in front. Ooh, which is not my natural way to do it, to be fair. And then take a deep breath in and start to extend. How does it feel? Ooh, let's stay here for a breath. And slowly come back. Ooh, just straighten the legs this time. Give them a little bit of a shake just to loosen them off. Deep breath in. Lift, push your heels away, so pull your toes towards you, and then as you exhale, come over. So don't worry if you can't touch your toes. Just make a mental note of where you've got your fingertips, where you can get them. And let's just stay for a breath. And we're going to slowly come onto our heels. So put your bum onto your heels. Take your knees wide and put your toes together. So you've got your bum onto your heels, and then just come into child pose. So take a breath. And as you exhale, sink into the stretch. And if you want to, you can start to inch your fingertips away, depending on your shoulders. Walk both hands out to the right, put your left hand on top, push your head in the gap. And change sides whenever you're ready. Much easier on this towel, it's a yoga towel. Because I'm on carpet, my mat always bunches up, it drives me mad. Come back to the centre, then we'll come into a box position. Let's just have a little stretching cat and cow. So round your back, arch your back. So we want to be long, have some length through the arms. So have your index fingers pointing forward and really lift up through the arms so you're not sinking down into the shoulders. You can see the difference when I do that. Just round the back, arch the back. Excellent. And then we're going to do a new stretch. I've not done this one before. So you're going to bring your right leg through. Let me pull my pants up. So I'm going to bring it now, hoping you can see my foot. So my right leg's through, and with my left foot, I don't know if you can see it, I'm bringing the left foot behind the right. Let me just check if you can. Let me just lift this up a bit so I know you can see what I'm doing. Because you need to see me foot. So let me just show you again. So my right leg's through, and this left foot just comes to the side like that. Oh, I keep getting cramp when I do that. Oh. Are we both good? Brill. And all we're going to do, bring your left arm, take a deep breath in, and come over, and bring the right arm up. So let me just check you're both okay. Perfect. I should have said if you need a cushion or anything. So if you can touch the floor, you can do. If you can't, just hold it there. Bring it back, so bring the right arm in line with the right leg, and lift the left arm this time. Excellent. And then bring that right leg back. So come back into the child pose again. I was just a bit worried that you couldn't see me. In fact, you can see me better now. And then we do the same with the left. So we bring the left leg through. And then the right foot just comes to the side. That's it. Take a deep breath in, lift the left arm, and you can take the right arm to the floor if you want to. Keep getting cramp in my left leg. Ow. I don't know why. I was like that last night. And then come forward to bring the left arm in line with the left leg and lift the right arm. Excellent. And then just come back into child pose again. Oh, I don't know what's up with that left leg of mine. So stretch your fingertips away. We're going to take a deep breath and we're going to come up into not into up facing dog, we're just going to come up onto the forearms. So we're just going to come up and we're just going to bring the forearms on the floor. I've gone out of view. And then bring it back onto the heels. And we'll go again. So if you want to come into up facing dog, you can. If it's too much, stay on your forearms. Deep breath in. So you can stay there or you can come up a little bit further. Depends how warm your back is. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift the chest. Excellent. And back onto the heels. We're going to go one more time and then we'll come into down dog whenever you're ready. So deep breath in. We'll come into up facing dog or wherever you want to be. And you can stay there for a breath if you want. And when you're ready, come up into down dog. Ooh, have a stretch. So have a pedal. And then when you're ready, walk your hands and feet together. Tummy muscles in tight. Oh, excellent. Oh, can't see myself now. You can't see my head, can you? Let me just move that. So, tummy muscles in, shoulders back and down. Let's just do a couple of roll downs before we go into sun salutations. Deep breath in, chin onto your chest, and let's roll through the spine. Roll down as far as you want to. Squeeze. Come back whenever you're ready. Let's do 3 if we can. So squeeze everything, rolling through the spine. Keep the legs bent if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Excellent. Big stretch. Good stuff. And then just before we start, we're just going to do a little balance. So you're going to stand on one leg. I'll stand on my left leg. And you're just going to lift. That's good. It's because I'm on carpet. That's my excuse. And you're going to lift the other foot and just have a circle of the ankle. You can circle the wrist at the same time if you can. Back the other way. Ooh. And then change leg. Ooh, that was better than normal. So again, lift, circle. Whoa, spoke too soon. And back the other way. Ooh, excellent. Give yourself a shake. Right, we're going to go into our sun salutations. So let me see which is the best way to be. Probably this way, I think. So we do the same as usual, ladies, sun salutations, and we'll come to a low lunge with a rotation. So tummy muscles in, shoulders back and down, deep breath in. Let's go onto our tiptoes. As we exhale, chest towards your thighs, crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale to come up. Exhale to come down, and it's right leg back, left leg back. So we're in that plank position, so push the heels away, tummy muscles in tight, lift through the arms. Now you can either go to the knees, I think I will for the first one, or you can stay there, and we're going to tricep dip down, and we come into up facing dog. So as we come up, shoulders away from the ears, lift the chest, and bum back onto your heels. Have a stretch, inch your fingertips away. And whenever you are ready, you take both arms to the right, have a stretch, and then both arms to the left. Do it in your own time. And that's the rain I can hear. And come back to the centre whenever you're ready. And then it's a deep breath in, and we come back into up facing dog, or whatever is good for you. Tummy muscles in, shoulders down, and we come up into down dog. I'm just looking at my hair, then it got all wet before. So adjust yourself in down dog. Hands about shoulder width, feet about hip width, hips up to the ceiling. Your chest goes towards your shins, and really lengthen through the arms. Excellent. I'm going to lift. I'll do the left leg first because I'm on that side. It'll be easy for you to see. So lift the left heel, bend the knee of the left leg, taking the left hip towards the ceiling. And then bring that left leg through. So we'll have a little bit of a rock forward and back. Just start to stretch through the hips. And then we can place the right knee down, place the right foot down. Right hand comes to the inside of the left leg. And let's have a rotation if we can. If that's too much, just bring the arm behind. Let's take a breath. Excellent. Slowly bring it back. Take the right toe under. Bring yourself back up, and let's come back into down dog and have a little pedal. Ooh. And then we'll go straight to the right leg. So do work at your own pace, ladies. Rest if you need to. Bend the knee with the right leg, taking your right hip up to the ceiling. And then bring that right leg through. We'll have a little rock forward and back before we rotate. And slowly place the left knee down, left hand to the inside of the right foot. And we can have a rotation on this side. Oh. Bring it down whenever you're ready. Left toe under. And then back into down dog. Ooh. And then just come into child pose. We'll have a little breather before we move on So if you feel like your wrists are aching a little bit, give them a bit of a wiggle. Give them a wiggle, give them a little stretch. Excellent. And whenever you're ready, back into down dog, so you can either jump it in or you can step it in. Bring yourself up. Excellent. And we go again. So tummy muscles in, shoulders back and down. Deep breath in. Should we come to the tiptoes? And as we exhale, chest towards the thighs, crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to come down. And then jump it back or step it back. So we're into plank position. Push the heels away, lengthen through the arms, tummy muscles in tight. And whenever you are ready, you can either put your knees down or stay in plank. Tricep dip down and bring it through. Shoulders down. Whenever you're ready, back onto the heels and stretch. So we're going to go to the right, and then the left, and meet back in the centre. And whenever you're ready, deep breath in. Back to up facing dog, shoulders down. Into plank, into down dog. And I'll do the left leg again as it's on this side. Lift that left leg. Bend the knee. Let's take a rotation before we go into the stretch. Bring that left foot through. Let's have a little bit of a rock forward and back. So you can take this left foot out to the side a bit, just to create a bit more space. And then we're going to slowly place the right knee down, flatten your right foot. And if you want to, you can have a go at putting your forearms on the floor. Let me just move that iPad so you can see me again now on the floor. So it's up to you, it's optional, you can put your forearms down, or this is where we would use the block, to be honest. Mine are all around at the town hall because I'm not even using them, but... So it is, if it's enough here, just stay here and just, you know, just rock forward and back and let the hips stretch a little bit. Ooh. Feels tighter than yesterday. So what we want to try and do with this position, we want to take a breath and we want to try and drop the chest rather than being rounded in the back and the head tucked in. We really want to try and flatten the back if possible. It's not easy because it's not an easy position, and if your hips are tight, you end up having a lot of tension in your shoulders otherwise. And then whenever you're ready, come back up. You can have a little hurdle stretch if that suits. It doesn't suit everyone. And then come back into child pose. And turn round for the right leg, and you can see it. So have a little breather. And then when you're ready, we come back into downward facing dog. Lift the hips, chest towards the shins. Let's lift this right leg, bend the knee, and we take the right hip towards the ceiling as much as we want to. And then we bring that right foot through when we're ready. So we'll have a little rock forward and back before we do anything. Ooh. Wild outside. I'm right near the bedroom window, it's just awful, isn't it? So whenever you're ready, Place your left knee down, place the left foot down if you want to. You can take this right foot out to the right side a little bit to create some space. And we can start to stretch. You can have a go at putting your forearms down. I could do this yesterday, but because I've been to the gym this morning, it feels tight now. So I'm just gonna keep coming in and out of it. And breathe, use your breath. Come in and out of it as you need to. And you probably find that you've got one side different to the other. They're not usually both the same. So try to not have your back and shoulders rounded too much. I know it's hard if it's really tight, but deep breath in. Let's just take one more breath, and then when we're ready, just hurdle stretch if you want to, and then back into child pose. So if you want to take your knees wide in this child pose and bring your chest towards the floor, we'll have a little breather, not too long though. You get your rest at the end, and that's compulsory. One more breath, and then bring the knees in, bring yourself up into down dog, and you can either jump it in or step it in. Oh, and we've got one more to do. So I'll go this way again, then I can always turn around. Tummy muscles in, shoulders back and down. Deep breath in. Should we go to the tiptoes? Let's have a go. Can we lengthen? Ooh, lift the heels. As we exhale, bring the chest towards the thighs, crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale to come up. Exhale to come down. Right leg back, left leg back, or jump, plank position, lengthen the arms, push the heels away, tummy muscles in tight, tricep dip down, bringing it through. Oh, how's your back on this one? Ooh. Bum onto your heels when you're ready. Big stretch. So you can either right arm to the right side, let me just move that off there. Telling me I'm running out of time. What's going on? Change sides. Over to the left when you're ready. You better not run out of time till we do pigeon. And whenever you're ready, back to the centre. Deep breath in. Into up facing dog. Into down dog. Oh, that was my shoulder cracking. Lift your right heel. Bend the knee of the right leg. And then we bring your right knee to the right wrist. So right knee, right wrist. I'll just turn this way just so you can see me. Hold on. So right knee to the right wrist, and then your right foot just comes out anywhere to the left side. It can be tucked down there as long as it's on the left side. Deep breath in, and you can start to lower yourself towards the floor. Ooh. So if you feel like it's a bit easy, tuck your left toe under and move your kneecap further back. You'll feel the stretch in your hips. You can always pull that right foot out a little bit. We're trying to have the hips so they're square on with the mat, just so we get an even stretch. You're not too far sat on your right side, your right glute. And the same with this one, we relax the chest and bring the head down rather than have the back rounded. So we're going to take about 3 breaths. I don't think it'll run out yet, but if it does, make sure you do the other side. I don't think it will. You can't work it out this because sometimes it's on for ages and then other times it goes off. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, just sink. Let your left hip sink into the floor. Stretching the glute. Whenever you're ready, just start to walk the hands up, tuck the left toe under, and let's come up into down dog. Ooh, how does that feel? When you do yin and you've been in that for about 3 or 5 minutes, it kills when you get out of it. But have a little pedal, push the heels down, push the hips up. Let's lift the left leg, bend the knee of the left leg. Ooh, have a stretch, and then bring your left knee to the left wrist, and that left foot just comes out to the right anywhere you want. Sit yourself up so your hips are square on with the mat. Take a deep breath in, and you can start to lower yourself if you can. Depends on your glutes, depends on your hips. And if you feel like it's getting too easy, right toe under, push the kneecap back, and start to get your chest lower towards the floor. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can push your right hip down. And just, what we're trying to do is relax into the stretch, which if it's really tight, it's quite hard to do. I do understand that. But that's what the aim is. And inhale for as long as you can. Hold it. And as you exhale, just try and relax a little bit. Let's just have one more breath. And when you feel ready, take your right toe under and come up. Ooh, and let's come into down dog. Have a little stretch. Ooh. And then we're going to come onto our backs so you can just walk your feet through. Come down. Oh, claps a bit too heavy then on the floor. Just come onto your back, hug your knees in, let your shoulders just sink into the floor, just in case there's any tension. I know I feel a bit of tension in my shoulders from holding some of the positions. Ooh. So rock your knees from side to side. And then just circle both knees. So if you want to put your hands on them, you can. But we've warmed up a bit more now, so it's not too bad. It's quite, you've got to be careful at first, just in case you pull your hips and things. So, and then change direction. And then you're going to bring your feet to the outer edge of your mat. And take your knees to the right and your head to the left. So you're just going to move from each side. We're not going to go too slow just yet. Just go from side to side. Windscreen wipers, that's what it's called. Excellent. And then you're going to take both knees to the right, and this time you're going to hold it down. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, push both knees down towards the floor, push your shoulders down. And let's change sides, so over to the left. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, push both knees down. Come back to the centre. We're just going to do happy baby before we relax. So again, if unfortunate circumstances it goes off, do this for a minute or so. So grab your feet if you can. Don't worry, if you can, just grab your ankles, it doesn't matter. And then pull your feet down so your knees go to the outer edge of your armpit. And you should start to feel your back sinking into the floor. Rock from side to side a little bit, or even just let your back sink into the floor. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, sink into the mat. So just do that for another couple of breaths. And when you feel ready, you're going to straighten your legs. Take your time. Bring your hands to the side of your body with your palms facing up. And I want you to take a deep breath in and squeeze every muscle in your body. So you're really squeezing every muscle. Shoulders up to the ears. Screw your face up as tight as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. You can do that one more time. Deep breath in. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. So I'm going to talk you through 4-7-8 breath pattern. And again, like I say, if it goes off, I do want you to stay here for a few minutes if you can. It's so important. So we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. So I'll talk you through it. So we inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we go again. We inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And we hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to leave you with that, and I really want you to lie here for a couple of minutes at minimum. It's so important we come out of fight or flight mode. I'm going to leave that there. Enjoy, and I shall speak to you soon.